Awesome. So we are going to talk about some more abundance in our life and how we do that with our overflow for volunteering and giving back to the community. And anything else to share here, Miss Susie or Miss Becky?
Brenda, when you think of abundance, like what, so you're all about envisioning and vision. What's the image that comes to your mind? Like if you could paint a picture of it, what does it look like?
For me, it's the flow of freedom to choose
Yeah.
how the day looks. So if I am living in abundance, it's not just monetarily, it's in all aspects of my life. And there's a beautiful balance
Yeah.
where it's just this calming flow that never has to be interrupted and that all these things still happen.
Yeah.
And the perfect day, right? You can always refer to that. What is your perfect day? What is your vision on what this looks like if you could do anything in your space? And many times we don't actually know what that looks like or what that could feel like.
Yeah.
We've never been able to experience it. There's always those things that we think
Right.
get in the way. So having that freedom to just go and be as you wish for the day or for the week or for the month.
Yeah.
And then
I like that, as you wish.
yes. And eventually that'll be your life for the year.
Mhm. That's good. Beck, how about you? If you could paint a picture of abundance, what would that look like?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't tend to visually like see things in my mind when I hear them.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
What about the feeling of abundance? I just thought of that, like the feeling of abundance.
yeah, abundance is gratitude, feeling grateful. It's feeling proud and in awe. And I know proud is a triggering word for some people, but I look at proud as like taking pride in doing something and showing up for it. And those are 3 words that I actually have on my vision board. Great gratitude, proud, and awe.
That's awesome.
What about
And
you?
abundance is on there too.
Of course it is.
All encompassed. And what about you, Susie?
As I was asking the question, I was like, oh, what does it look like for me? And then the word feeling came to mind, and I think of, so like the picture in my head is like I'm trying to describe it. It's like clouds around me of like huge hugs, like softness and comfort and protection, like that there's protection in abundance. And I feel like it might feel different, like now that my brother isn't here in physical form, but like abundance is stepping into that life that's worth living, like worth fully living. So yeah, I just saw like clouds and like blue skies in the cloud. Like that's what it feels like, is fluffy, like fluffy in comfort. I don't know. Abundance is comfortable and is protection for me, which is very like, it's very I think that comes from childhood, like that comes from my teenage years, that comes from knowing that protection is so important to me, like not knowing until this moment that it is what it is, that when I'm protected, then abundance flows.
Yeah, absolutely. I think we tend to think we need all the control and all the answers. When if we just dug deep and felt the emotions, we would understand that we're already here in the flow and we just have to let it be and stop taking the lead. Like we have to be in the back seat once in a while and be the passenger or the observer.
Yeah.
And very hard to do that in a different space sometimes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome. Any other reflection before we head off for the day?
I just love that this space like can bring out things that we may not even know about. Like that's the first time that I've thought of that, because thinking of abundance as overflow and thinking of like asking the question, what does it feel like? And then knowing when I am or when I feel this, then abundance flow. Like I'm gonna be think tanking on that and going deeper with that. Because it is like overflow can come. Honestly, like the sentence that's coming to my mind is overflow comes when I'm protected. So yeah.
Awesome. Well, enjoy the rest of your day. We are complete today.